Hey, welcome to World Entertainment, and what's a great way to say you've no confidence in the product you're about to put out in terms of entertainment is not lifting embargoes until a certain time. Now, there's a lot of movies that when you see an embargo being lifted the day before, everyone points and goes, that's not a good sign. Even though when they're bigger movies like a Deadpool and Wolverine or something like that, it usually goes to, well, they just don't want spoilers. Not that many people would, put the spoilers in the reviews, providing you have a bit of intelligence, because there are some of the idiots who do put them in there. Even when they're supposed to be the literal non-reviews, just the first impressions, and they seem to do stupid things like that every now and again. Well, now we have the latest indication that Disney truly has no faith whatsoever in Agatha all along. Yeah, so they're just coming off a massive win with Deadpool and Wolverine. And now, of course, the next thing on the bill is Agatha all along. So the embargoes. When do the embargoes get lifted? Is it a week before it comes out? No. Is it 2 days before it comes out? No. Is it a day before it comes out? No. Is it the day it comes out? No. Yeah, you're probably wondering, wait, what? No, do you know when they're lifting it? Right as the show premieres. That's right. It's not going to drop on say, Friday, I think it is. They're not going to lift the embargo on the Friday. It lifts right as the show premieres on Disney+. What an absolute fantastic way to say we've absolutely zero confidence in this. And there's an article here on that Park Base that goes over this and where this information actually comes from, because it comes from Film Threat. No, not Chris Gore, but Alan Ng. So let's have a look. The headline on this is, Disney review embargo for Agatha all along lifts when the show airs. Critics react. I don't think Disney has any confidence in this one. So let's get into this, because this is crazy. So Film Threat critic Alan Ng revealed that the review embargo for Marvel Studios' upcoming Agatha All Along series lifts the second the show airs on Disney+, and he believes this shows Disney has no confidence in the series. Ng posted to X, I'm getting the first 4 episodes of Agatha All Along tomorrow. The social embargo is Monday night, and the review embargo lifts the second the show premieres on Disney+. I don't think Disney has any confidence in this one, he added. So that's what he wrote on the thing. So not just are the critics getting the first 4 episodes of this show, they're literally being told you cannot release your reviews until the show actually drops on Disney+. So it's saying it's hard to disagree with this assessment, given how much of the marketing around the show has been regarding how queer the show is. And when it is not talking about how gay the show is, one of the actors, Joe Locke, is actively insulting Marvel fans. So it goes through the stuff he said, which I did in a previous video, which I'll link in this video at the top or wherever. But it's not the first time that he had done it. No, because it says here that would not be the only time Locke made it a point to antagonize the Marvel fanbase and outright insult them. In an interview with Paul McGuire Grimes, he was asked, now this is the question that was asked, which is just ridiculous. It says, there's a line about Patty that Patty says about misconceptions and rumors mongering with witches. So what do you think are some misconceptions about Marvel? Now that's the question that's asked. So it's basically, what do you think are the misconceptions about Marvel and blah blah blah. Locke replied that it's not just for like straight white men. It's not. And Grimes responded, correct, it is not. So you could see the question was being set up there to literally bait the idiot in, and the idiot took the bait. And then of course it talks about Jack Schaefer, and she went on about talking about the show is going to be filled with queer icons and all this crap. So when they're doing everything in their power to promote this show in that form, even though, which we talked about in that video about Loki complaining, well, taking shots at the Marvel audience and whatnot, when he made it very specific that he said, oh, the character I'm playing, which is Witchin, by the way. Oh, by the way, Disney managed to give that away again with the subtitles in one of their trailers. Way to go, you clowns. But he said, like, oh, being gay, the character being gay is only one part of the character. And yet, again, that's all he talks about, is the character being gay. So the fact that that is how they promoted this show, that it's all been about identity politics, as they always do. Now you're seeing also the reactions to the trailers haven't been great. It got ratioed and everything else. And now you're truly seeing just how much faith Disney do not actually have in this thing. Because they're going, oh yeah, we're going to lift the embargo the second it drops on Disney Plus. Not a minute before. That is when you can release your embargoes. What a stupid thing to do. I'm amazed they're even still putting this thing out. Because any goodwill that Deadpool and Wolverine just made, this thing will absolutely annihilate it. And people will go, oh, so we're back to the norm now with them. Now, we've also heard that apparently after this show, they've gone and fired more people within the company. So whether or not that's true or not, we don't actually know. Who would have been fired? We don't know. And of course, this goes in line of them saying they're trying to get rid of all the activists and stuff. Well done. You're firing these people, and yet you're still going to be putting out this show. The likes of Thunderbolts, the likes of Ironheart, Captain America 4. You know, you still have a ton of crap that you've worked on and that you're going to put out. And we're supposed to be, what, thankful that you fired these people? Like, yeah. But embargo not lifting. I can't wait to see how the Shields try and cover this one up. They're probably going, oh, so they didn't spoil it. Spoil what? Spoil what? What the trailer already spoiled. So we know how exactly she ends up re-becoming Agatha. We see it in the first 10 seconds of the trailer, for Christ's sake. By the way, I'm probably not going to review that show. I don't know, I might put it to a poll with you guys, whether or not you want it to be reviewed or not. Oh, God help us if you say yeah. Anyway, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I will catch you in the next one.